Revan is often said to be the Old Republic parallel to Anakin Skywalker. Both of them are heroes of their age in times of turmoil. Some fans would even think that Revan would make a good master for Anakin, and under his tutelage, Anakin's fall to the dark side would be avoided. But how true is that really? Honestly, it largely depends on the scenario. Was Revan magically brought to the Clone Wars era, or was Anakin born in the Old Republic era instead? If Revan was the one who did the time travelling, he would have to deal with the ever-so-cunning schemes of Palpatine. Following Qui-Gon Jinn's death, Anakin lost his mentor, and in that role, Palpatine began to fill up. The Dark Lord was careful to plant the seeds for a future whereby Anakin would prove useful for his goals, and he reaped what he sowed in Revenge of the Sith. Moreover, Revan would likely be long forgotten in the history of the Jedi. So who will you trust more? The Supreme Chancellor of the Republic whom you have known personally for years, or just some dude from the desert claiming to be the Messiah? Even if Skywalker is won over, it is no guarantee that he won't fall. We all know he's headstrong, stubborn, and follows his own guts. Not a bad trait in itself, but it means that any master really is not ever responsible or in control of Skywalker's choices, actions, and thoughts. I highly doubt that even the best Jedi Master can really control Skywalker to the point where he does not fall to the dark side, and Palpatine will always have that sway of darkness on Anakin. The only master who was truly capable of opposing that darkness in Anakin was Qui-Gon Jinn, but he was long gone by then. Now, if Anakin was born in the Old Republic era, away from the influence of Palpatine, I think that he would stand a better chance at remaining in the light side. That is, if it is Jedi Knight Revan who picks him up rather than the Sith Lord. Even so, Revan's philosophy is vastly different. His history is complex. As a Jedi, he was more of an unconventional maverick, and as a Sith, he viewed the galaxy in a different light. Freya even said that he never really fell to the dark side. In the Old Republic era, Anakin would likely not fall to the dark side simply because the circumstances that led to his fall were not there. The simple time shift opens the way to so many possibilities though. He could encounter more Sith Lords and different Sith Lords on multiple occasions, forming rivalries over the years. He would face different challenges, meet new people, form different relationships. What is to say that these new relationships won't be the source of his temptations and his falls to the dark side? True, maybe he remains a Jedi all the way simply because the Jedi of that era were more capable. But maybe he also becomes a Sith Lord himself, though not holding that much power as Darth Vader did. And the list goes on. But ultimately these all fall under the influence of circumstances itself, and not really whether or not Revan was a capable mentor to Anakin. Ultimately, I think that there's a fatal flaw in this what-if scenario. Anakin and Revan have vastly different writing philosophies. Lucas has always intended for the message of Star Wars to be simple, a struggle between good versus bad, Jedi versus Sith. Knights of the Old Republic don't necessarily paint the Jedi as the bad guys, but the mediocre guys. It explores the flaws of the Jedi, but also that there is more nuance to the galaxy than the perceived darkness the Jedi fear. Under Revan, Anakin would definitely be a very, very different person, a very different Padawan, but it would not magically make him immune to giving in to his temptations or falling to the dark side. But even if he does become a Sith, he will be vastly different from the Sith Lord that we are all familiar with in the original trilogy. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. And I actually recently did a fun animation between Revan and Anakin, so I would appreciate it if you checked it out. And as always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you. Cheers!